Okay, one thing I want to get before, too. So, yeah, careful. That aluminum in there is really sharp. Really, 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 really sharp. So be careful in there.
Hey there, I'm Jer. Welcome back to my C4 Restoration Diary series. In the last episode, I finally, after like forever, got to the heater core so I can test to see what's going on with my heater. If you're wondering why I'm doing some of this in a strange way, it's because I haven't watched any videos or read any shortcuts or tips or anything like that on how to get to the heater box. I'm just trying to follow the factory service manual. My hope is someone will see this and go, oh look, here's some different ways to get to the heater box, and maybe find it helpful. Because the last thing I want to do is post information that's been out there 5,000 times already. We all know the heater core is not the funnest thing to replace on a C4, or really a lot of cars anymore these days. So this episode, it's all about playing with the heater core, seeing if it's working right, fixing the blend door that I broke, and getting most of the dash put back together. It's actually going to take one more full episode after this to get the dash all put back together, because it's a pretty big job. It's not hard, it's just kind of a big, time-consuming job. The next episode will be when I finally get the dash all buttoned back up.
Okay, I'm going to plug my ECM back in, start it, and put my hand on the heater core, because I don't need to get that cover off to do my experiment. If you need to take that heater core off still, there's this damn thing in the way, but that's mostly out. I got most of the hard work done. My goodness. Well, I got my hand on the heater core and it's warm. I'm only at 164 degrees, and that's plenty warm. Push the blend door in, and then cold air comes out. Pull on it. Hot air. Huh. Weird. So everything seems to be working in here. Well, I don't know. Everything just tested out, working just fine. So when that is fully extended, that means the heater is on, and when it retracts, that means the heater core is in bypass mode. So that worked. AC worked. The heater core got hot. The actuator actuated. I don't know what the heck the problem is. So the only broken piece I have right now is that little part on top of the motor that I busted when I jammed the blend door manually, because someone on Facebook said to do that. That was dumb of me. Okay. Got a big mess, and I'm at a loss. And I got a code. Well, hey, check this out. The car's all tore apart, but I just moved it. Light's gone, and it's running so much better. So I guess it's in closed loop right now, or online mode, where all the sensors and everything are working and the computer's telling the car what to do. So nice, that magically healed itself. I bet it is, because the damn ECM wires. There's probably a loose wire somewhere. I need to check all those. So came back a couple days later to retest all this again, and everything seems to still be working. Heater core was cold. Turned on the HVAC controller, put it on heat, and now it's hot. So the water bypass on the outside is working the way it's supposed to. That vacuum thing that I replaced last year, that's all working. Heater core is getting warm. Blend door, when you pull it all the way back, it's blowing warm air. Go all the way forward, it's cold air. I can already feel that now. So it seems like everything's working. Huh. Strange. So I'm gonna hook the motor back up again and see if it actuates one more time, and if it does, I don't know. Well, I'm definitely going to put the heater box back together because everything inside of it's fine. And then I'll look at this actuator again and see if it's working. And, you know, definitely going to have to figure out how to get this piece. That's going to be fun. Well, here it is. It's moving. Oh, I think I stopped. I think it stopped because I didn't go all the way to 90 degrees. There, now it's all the way at 90. Yeah, see, it's moving. Everything's working. It's just this thing's broken. What in the what? Here's the top screws with the thing loose. You're gonna have to feel it when I put them back in by hand to get those bad boys in there. So there's 1, 2, 3 on this side and 2 on the left side, I believe. So I guess I can put this heater box cover back on. See if I can go a whole day without cutting myself on this metal thing. Because if you tear this thing apart and you're not paying attention to screws, you're gonna have problems like this. I mean, this isn't a disaster if you get them wrong, but you know, like see this one? It's got a little washer that spins, same size head and everything. This is the one that came off the heater box. It's got a fixed washer to it, nothing spins, so it's smaller. These will all work. I think it's even, no, it's different threads on them, but you know, you're going into plastic, it will work. But this is what I do to try to keep all this stuff separated is these little tiny snack bags work great. So this is the screw out of the defroster baffle. This is the correct one. I don't know where the other one is that I'm supposed to be using. Oh, here it is right here. Ah, found them. Okay, here they both are. Same thing. They look just like the heater box screws, but with the heads that move and very coarse pitch. Okay. Still don't know the size of these heads. 9/32 and 7mm seem to fit about the same. 9/32 fits a little bit better, but it's still like it's not the right exact size. Maybe it's a 64th. Is why I can't figure it out. The other thing I'm gonna do is figure out where all these stupid wires and stuff are supposed to go. I got some loose modules in here I gotta take care of. Get those mounted in the right places. There are a bunch of loose stuff in here. I don't know why. I'm gonna try to feel up here for the other one, where it goes. There it goes right here. Because you can't see up here. Well, I mean, maybe you can. It's a lot of effort. Okay, that's on. Now, maybe I can get to that. I guess I can see up in here just fine. Okay, that's tight. Then there's one more that's way up inside of here. All right, I'm gonna just hold it in my hand and see if I can start it. I mean, it's really... I just dropped it. I dropped the screw. All right, so this is a little trick that sometimes works for me. Piece of masking tape over the head of it so, you know, it won't fall off. And when you tighten it, it will be paper because it's masking tape and it should come right off. Now if I get in here, there you go. I see I can actually see the hole from right here. Come on. Come on. Almost. Oh, it's almost in it. Oh, it started. It's in there. Well, it's not started, but it's in the hole. Oh. See, easy peasy. Got it. See, let me try to show you what I was looking at here. Well, you can see the head on it back there. I left the socket on there by mistake, but over here at this angle, you can see up in there where that screw is. There we go. There's the socket off of it now. See it? Just barely right there in the background above. So, crossbar thing. I guess if you ever need a ground, this is a good place to drill into. This had a wire drilled into it before for a ground. So this bar seems like a pretty popular option. So now that I got the heater box in, I guess this bar goes in next. Okay. It's actually the second time I'm installing this brace. I put the wire harness behind it because I think it's probably supposed to go behind it. I'm also tightening the lower piece first because the top piece is adjustable. So you need to do the bottom piece first so the top piece will line up instead of vice versa. All right. There we go. Defroster hose hooked up. Cool. All right, that's most of it. Well, got the heater box all back together. Blowing out warm air the way it's supposed to. I don't know why it wasn't working before. Blend door. Oh, that's working. I don't understand why it wasn't working last time. Maybe this motor is failing. I don't know. Huh? Okay. Yeah, this hook down here is definitely for the wire harness for the ECM. Ugh. All right. Well, now I got to figure out how to get this little plastic piece. I guess I'll call the junkyard guy. See if he's got one.
Oh my gosh! I was able to get the clip!
All right. Got my little teeny tiny broken part in the mail today. I got that from junkyard guy, the junkyard guy. And it's like $12 with shipping, and it came super fast. He mailed this thing on Monday, and here it is Wednesday. I already have it in my hand. So I still have the dash all tore apart. Actually drove the car today, and everything seemed to work. Especially with the ECM sitting on the ground here. So we're gonna give it a shot, putting the blend door back in and see how it runs. All right, so here it is with it installed now. Now I need to turn the ignition on and let that thing cycle one way or the other, either all the way. It's probably on all the way cold right now, it looks like, which is pushed all the way forward. But I need to make sure the motor's one way or the other, and then get this little clip put on there the way it's supposed to be, because it's threaded and adjustable. There it goes, moving. So I got it all the way, turn the radio off, all the way on hot, as high as it will go. And then get the little blend door lever. Oh, see, that's all the way in. Oh. Wow, that's all the way at the end of it. See, that is not all the way forward. Oh. So I guess I should set it in this position. Yeah, I guess I should set it in this position for all the way closed. Okay, that's what I should do. All right, let's try it. Okay, and then gonna snap it in. Oop, or not. Because if I push it forward, what is it gonna do? I wonder if it hits a stop and will just not move anymore once it senses resistance. Okay, that's all the way at 0. What's it gonna do? Oh, it does. It just stops. Okay. Let's go back to warm. Okay, interesting. Well, everything seemed to be working here. The AC's on right now, and the blend door is all the way closed. Crank this all the way, one of these, to a higher temperature. It's all the way at 90 on max. Now it's moving. So it's only moving when I move it in the max positions? I don't know. But hey, look, it's closing. That's something. Okay, I don't know. I guess I'll put some more together and see how it does. Weird.
Well, after all of that work, why was my heater core not functioning properly? I think I have a good idea now, and we'll see that in an upcoming episode when something else goes wrong and I'm like, oh, that's why my heater core wasn't working. In the next episode, we're going to get into the final reassembly of the dash and solving a new problem that I have, a miss in the engine. Ugh. Don't forget, if you have any questions, concerns, or comments for me, just go ahead and leave those in the comments section below. Thank you so much for hanging out with me on the C4 adventure thus far. Have a fantastic day, and happy C4ing.